Yo, welcome back to Once Again a video, and today we're going to be talking about the 2023 recap of the whole entire Booga update log. Absolutely insane, and then talking about what's new to come inside of 2024. Now, the owner has finally announced publicly that he's going to be attempting to do more frequent updates that are going to be happening monthly. As known, in 2023, we did not have nothing too crazy. We had the desert expansion map. We also had the Valentine update, which included a heart hunt and a few cool mojos and features. We then had the St. Patrick update, which had pots spawning across the map as well, and also a few mojos and hats as well in those updates. Then we also had the pirates update, just a pirate around the map that you just kill and get a chance to get droppables. Pretty cool, but nothing too crazy as well. Then the jungle and turtles, one of my personal favorite updates as well. It's a whole entire new island and new animals. It just overall was pretty cool. The number one update I have to say in Booga Booga Reborn personally was definitely the Halloween update. Why? Because they had a lot of features, including a boss, certain quests, pumpkin quest, everything. It just had all of what we could ask for. Really loved it. Definitely was a huge W on that one. And then the next one is going to be Christmas. It was more of a mid-tier update. It actually really did not blow my expectations. Just an advent calendar and a few cool items. Nothing too crazy. Those are all of the updates in a full entire year. Really nothing too crazy, right? If you joined the game from last year until now, just joining the game, you'll see practically nothing different except for the snow currently, but yeah, nothing too crazy, right? Anyway, but it has successfully been announced the game will be receiving monthly updates. That is absolutely huge for Booga Booga Reborn. Huge to say. As I mean, there is going to be some crazy ones coming soon, I hope. I've been leaked maybe a few things that I can't say publicly, that if I do say, they will be very much the best things inside of the game, and a lot of content for us YouTubers and players that just play out through the game consistently. So, those are going to be absolutely awesome. But can this be the Booga awakening that we have all been waiting for? Who knows? Anyway, we're also going to be discussing some ideas back to the owner and development team of Booga Booga. They can sometimes run out of ideas, and they do need to flush their brains out with new things and new ideas upcoming every single day, possibly weekly, whatever. So this video is going to be out to them as well. I'm going to send it to each and every one of them. So if you want to access the development team, don't beg for items, don't say nothing stupid. I'll specifically give your ideas and feedback on Reborn so they can keep flowing out some cool updates for us that the community actually wants to see. Because not everyone has Discord, and they also don't always read the Discord due to all of the crazy, obnoxious, crazy content and things through that way. So if you guys have anything to say, please leave a comment down below. But I'm also going to be giving away my ideas on what I have to give. I have 25 unique ideas that could possibly make this game go absolutely crazy, so listen here carefully. Number one, I have butterflies, bees, and rabbits during the springtime, making more of, like, you know, animals throughout the biomes. And with butterflies and things like that, you can get nets. Possibly the bees can actually get honeycombs, which can make crafting recipes a lot more fun and joining inside of the game to also make, who knows, pie, honey, things around those lines. Rabbits, obviously, you could also add groundhogs during Groundhog Day. That could be also a unique little feature. Then the next one would be the turtles to actually swim. Currently, they are just stuck on land inside the jungle biome, just staring on the ground. Like them poor turtles, man. They're just getting sunburned. They need water. Anyway, the fishing revamp is something that I've been looking for. If you notice, the survival game has also had a fishing revamp recently. It's not that good of a revamp. It looks really bad. But anyway, over here, really all we have is a stick with literally not even what the image shows. All we do is just click the water, and you always got a 50 to 30% chance of getting a dang fish. That's not fun, man. You want to be able to see fish in the game, possibly a little water difference, something, man. There's just nothing there to like fishing. There's not like maybe like a bar over here to maybe possibly, you know, actually attempt for fishing, but it's literally just a macro that could just auto click the water. It's not fun like I would love it to be. Anyways, the next one is number 4. There's possible dungeons for skin drops, low chance of mojos, etc. for bosses. So this could be something for when someone eventually reaches level 100 for a level 100 only feature, possibly 1 mojo to enter dungeons, something just a unique feature over that way, where dungeons would be based on levels, etc. So you could go there with a certain amount of players. More people obviously inside of the dungeon would upper the bosses and NPCs HP. Once you defeat the dungeon, there's a low chance that you could possibly get a Mojo, a bag skin, a weapon skin, something cool. But yeah, it'd also be a cool feature for people with full bags to possibly get a little bit of rewards. For example, you have 100,000 blood fruit, earning it, maybe you get like 20 gold or something. That's pretty easy. That's almost a god rock, you know, why not, right? Anyway, next one is just bait more bosses overall. We don't have much skill-based bosses at all. Queen Anne is pretty cool with some unique features. I would definitely say the zombie boss that they did remove, sadly, I don't know why, was one of my favorite bosses in the game. I actually streamed it hundreds of times breaking it because it was just really fun to do. The giant in the ice island is absolutely hugely horrible. You can just break it in minutes, well, technically seconds, and it's really easy to die by and kill. It's just useless. And, well, those are literally the only two bosses in game, believe it or not. Anyway, the next one is we revamped the water. It's a survival game, man. We have nothing with water implementation. We have food, but we have nothing to drink. We have all of this water in the game that literally only goes up to like our knees, bro. This is not the case in every game. I mean, I understand the water walker feature, but come on, man. What the hell is this, man? You just change water walker the times too. I'm not saying like always deep in the water, as some people hated it during hybrid. I loved it personally. I mean, you could always do that, but like you gotta at least add something to this water. It needs a revamp, dude. There's nothing here. At least add where you can get like a purifier, get water or something, bro. We have literally just food, bag, and health. Like that's not a survival game, dude. But it's whatever. Anyway, next one is obviously going to be more weathers. We don't have that many at all. I mean, we obviously have the basic snow, but we also could have nights. We could also could have, you know, blizzards in the game during snow time. During the spring, could be like a drought. It could, like during the summer, I mean, a drought. During spring, you could have like, I don't know, super rainy weather. Things that are actually going to be occurring like a real life world inside of like some obviously states and stuff to make the game actually seem more playable and fun inside of survival. Possibly even like tornadoes come through where it wipes out builds in certain scenarios, possibly even a hurricane, things like that, and possibly even some huge like waves coming through at one point. You never know, just things could be honestly really cool through those ways as well. Anyway, let's go to the next one. It's going to be add more auto-clicker patching to the overworld, which is where I'm currently at right about now. Why? Because, well, if you just sit here with an auto-clicker, this isn't fun. It's not really gameplay. You're just using an external program to hide behind it. It's pretty much all them fat goobers do all day long. They just sit behind their program eating blood fruit. How is that fun? I don't know. They have very high attention spans, I guess. They're like 6-year-olds, okay? I don't know. Don't ask me. Anyway, next one is going to be login awards overall. As you did know, during the advent calendar, a lot of people played Reborn every day, helping the player count dramatically and helping like actually to show Roblox that people are returning back to the game, bringing it more back to the page. Kind of what they do to Please Donate. If you join the game, you get a few little items and they stack day by day. Or even Adopt Me. All of them games continuously get flushed out by players because it's showing Roblox that you're watching and playing the game day by day, and coming back to it, definitely showing them that the game is a good game to keep on their page and keep on recommending to other users. So that is a definitely huge feature that Pi needs to add immediately due to the fact that it will help the player kind of reborn. So that could be cool for all of us as well. Log in the game, get a little bit of reward, either just a few coins or just a couple gold or something. Just something to keep the player count keep rising, helping players wanting to join Booga every single day. Anyways, the next one is going to be a more dimension. Possibly this one was like a Booga like type weird theory. I mean, you do not have to do this. This honestly sounds a little bit dumb after saying it, but add like a little dimension costing 3 mojos or something, just something different, possibly just a portal or something, who knows, that is like Booga but harder, where Mojo does not exist. And pretty much it's just Booga Booga, but you can go above level 100, where you then could rebirth at level 200 and get 2 Mojo for it. But the level ground would obviously be harder. Level tiers can go up to level 500 per se, just adding more things to add to the game, just to add a more aesthetic effect to it, or all for all sakes, just make another Booga Pie. But it was just a funny goober idea. Probably don't listen to that. Another one is going to be definitely a big one is going to be market or trading. A lot of people do like the markets and trading system back then, which me personally would love it, as I love making a little bit of a business. You know, it'll definitely help out with content ideas, hosting a little bit of a shop and stuff like that. Definitely help a lot about the shop videos and things around those lines. I just love that feature. So if they please could have like a market back to the game. Yes, it had dupes before, but come on. Dupes are patchable. There's many games out there with this feature, and I know for sure Pi could come up with something something and make it honestly fun for everyone. Next one is definitely going to be more of a, for the winter biome, is polar bears and arctic foxes during winter seasons. We barely have any animals inside the game, and when he did do the turtles, he implemented a better AI system for the animals, so, hey, I know you can do it, so, please? Anyway. Next one is definitely going to be for a wildlife update, including possible monkey, squid, and actual fish for the waterways. As you know, in the waters, literally only have sharks. I mean, yeah, the sharks are pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but we need more. Water has more items, man. Water is not just sharks. There's supposed to be different things, and it could definitely make it really cool if you add a few other items and wildlife animals. Next going to be a swampy area. We have practically every biome except for swamp. Swampy area with snakes, mudfish, capybaras possibly. Those could be really fun to see. The next one is also be more customizable characters, genders bringing into the game, and as well as more faces possibly, and more just customizable over your character, because currently you just spawn in with these same basic clothes that look just like this. There's no way to change the texture or anything, maybe to black or brown, maybe a little collared shirt or something. It's a survival game, yes, I understand, but it would be pretty cool just to have a little bit of a customizable update. Why not? It's easy and it's fun to do. Next one is a big one that I've been waiting actually to see that I'm surprised that the Booga devs have not implemented by now. Badges and achievements to earn rewards. 1,000 kills to obtain, for example, 1,000 kills to obtain an undefeated badge. It could even just give you a few things in game, or it could just give you an undefeated title inside the game, which could be pretty cool implementing title system. But achievements overall just need to be added, they would just be cool for everyone to have. Next one I also have is a possible Mojo to be defeating an animal once in PvP. What does that mean is, well, pretty much an animal over here inside of your Mojo tab. You buy it pretty much like a peeper pet. And if someone's in range of you, it'll start PvPing with you once you're in combat. So just a little bit of a buff there. If you've looked at other past Boogas, that people have been creating, there's one called like a Lurky Bro or something like that. And it's a little gold shark that attacks people, but it isn't never developed correctly, but yeah. Next one to possibly go over is definitely going to be the new Voodoo. I always thought about this one called Dash. It could be either 30 seconds or even just 15 seconds possible of just running at 2 times speed just to get away from your enemy, more for runners, but I think it'd just be cool when I'm playing like Noob the Pro videos and I have a little bit of that dash mechanism to help grinding out and running away. I don't know. That could like take all your voodoo because it is quite OP, and or possibly times to like a 1.5 buff of healing, times 2 healing or something. It costs probably like all your voodoo, but absolutely dramatically helps you heal. Even like 3 seconds of vulnerability, something that actually help you inside of PvP currently. Anyway. Next one is going to be fix the bag overflowing. I know a lot of people are going to hate this one, but I personally am absolutely dramatically all over this one. It's definitely going to be the fact that you can still pick up bag capacity and pick up items even though your bag is full. Meaning, you know how when you can farm and you can keep farming past your bag limit, fix that. Yes, I know the auto clickers are going to be like, why? Well, because we don't like auto clickers, man. It's not fun. It's not part of a survival game, dude. Actually survive. Use your skill, dude. Stop hiding behind an external program. I know a lot of people would love it and some people would hate it, so probably more of like a biased opinion on that one. Anyway, definitely the next one is something that may actually come to the game. I hope at one point is going to be bounty system. Pretty much how this would work is like you could set a bounty probably up inside of this tab or this tab or something, and you can set a bounty on a player. Pretty much I would say like, yeah, I'm gonna give 500 of my coins if you can kill this one guy inside of the game. Someone kills them, the guy gets the coins off of me. Obviously it'll take mine off firstly, and if the guy leaves the game, then I guess I just get my coins refunded to me or whatever. But I think that would just be pretty cool to enjoy and come to the game. Next thing is going to be tameable animals with a saddle more often, possibly even a leash like how they do it to like horses and etc. I know they're not called leashes, but you know what I mean. Bringing up to like little small shellies, little goobers or something around the map like there, and just, toss a leash onto them and bring them around with you, possibly even the penguins. Definitely making it a little bit cooler, possibly even be able to tame a bird somehow or another, where you could tame it and make it like go on your shoulder, have like a little parrot pet or something, I don't know. Anyway. Next one is definitely going to be adding headshot damage with bows. Bows need a little bit of a buff. I mean, bows are alright, but like imagine like a headshot damage buff. I mean, there's a head there. Headshots do obviously got to do more damage to a person. You get punched in your face, it's going to hurt. You get punched in your arm, it's a mid-tier effect. So definitely should add a headshot damage there for probably a 1.5 buff. and or just ×2 damage there. I don't know, up to him, of course. Next one is going to be a big one that I need, is a VIP server toggle. We need a lot more where you could like force stop buildings, force them to have infinite health and not to be breakable. Things around those lines to pretty much have a lot of people that have Booga SMPs, and or just to record videos, live stream, etc. without people absolutely goobering all over your servers. But we pay for it monthly, so I would not mind, and have a little bit more of a toggle system, you know? Next one is going to be Mojo. This one could obviously be from, you know, stupid things. I don't know if you guys would like to do this. This is definitely recommended if you ever add the fix the bag overflowing. People would probably more agree with this if you do implement this. Adding a Mojo for 3 Mojo possibly. What this is going to do is make farming a lot easier. There's probably like a 50% chance and or permanent percent chance on getting more from farming. So you probably get 1 plus 1, 50% chance to do so. So you farm 2 plants, you practically almost have a guaranteed chance of at least getting plus 1 extra fruit from farming. So if you do add bag overflow, adding this Mojo would definitely make farming a lot easier. So people that would get to low blood fruit could just farm up in a practically a small amount of time and then be able to go back to PvP quickly. Next thing is going to be nice is going to be add toggle kills or KDR Mojo, pretty much statistics. If you used to click a player over here, there used to be an info tab, but Soybean never seemed to finish it, which was the original creator. Pretty much just add it where it shows your top kills, your KDR, your Mojo, and overall kills, or possibly even a kill streak. Obviously, that could be pretty cool to implement, so you can just go over to a player and figure it out. Obviously, that probably would be bad for me, because if I get spotted on a public server, you just click one of my disguised names and find it. But, yeah. Anyway, that is probably about it here today. Overall, this was a really unique video, so hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully you guys did like my, you know, suggestions and things around those lines. I know it was a lot of talking today, but hey, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and feel free to join the Discord server down below. And your boy JJ is sadly going to be out today. Let's get it.